What is going on, everybody? It's the Nerdy Ginger. I'm back again with recreating Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, or Oracle of Ages in Minecraft. Did Oracle of Seasons already. Go check that one out. But yeah, just going live again. Gonna do a little bit more work from where we left off working on the Fairies Woods. You know, I'm gonna pause this music that I have going. sometimes I find it a little bit distracting if I want to actually like talk on these streams, you know. Yeah, where we last left off, I pretty much basically made this whole template area of all the basically just all the grass, put in a bunch of the trees over here. Off camera, I worked a little bit on just getting this. I believe this is the second dungeon. I forget what the dungeon is actually called, but just getting that in place. I did a little bit of retexturing actually. The deep slate is not something that was retextured in this texture pack that I'm working on. I think this texture pack was like a 1.17 texture pack. So I pretty much just it was like the cobblestone, I think. Yeah. I basically I basically took the cobblestone texture that they already had and then textured the deep slate, which I think came in 1.18, I think. I can't remember. I don't know when any of these blocks come in. I don't play vanilla Minecraft, so I'm like never remembering when all this stuff comes in. But yeah, I basically just retextured this deep slate so I could use it for like the little gray dirt surrounding over here, as well as the side of this building, and then also retextured. What block is this? The cobbled deep slate, because you know it makes sense. I'm using the same blocks everywhere to basically copy this texture right here for for the little roof of the dungeon. And thought it looked good for the surrounding rocks as well. So I think I'm just gonna kind of get working and. Hopefully some of you guys will join me. Let's see, what do I need to start on next? I think I just can kind of start working on this stuff over here. Get a little bit more of the grass in here. This is some lime concrete powder. And we'll get some of that up here too. Okay, so this one's a weird spot over here in that I need to plant this grass right here, but I can't do that. I can't do that on lime concrete powder. So I think what I'm gonna do, since it's about the same color, I retextured dirt to be about the same color. I think I'm just gonna put it as dirt instead of this lime concrete powder, even though it looks like it's supposed to be like the same sort of color over here. I noticed we do have one viewer in chat. What's going on? I can't tell who you are. You should say hey. I know I'm also just sitting in my one of my friend's Discord servers. Just maybe somebody will pop in. We'll talk about some stuff. Anybody that's in the chat, are you guys a fan of Pokemon? Because the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer came out. And it's looking pretty cool, I'd say. I'm not a huge fan of mainly the art style of the main character. But everything else about the game definitely looks like a huge improvement over Sword and Shield. Especially graphics-wise. Like, the textures on the Mons are just a lot better. They just, I don't know, they look more... I don't know how to describe it. They look more 3D? I don't know. There just seems to be a lot more detail with them, and I'm really appreciating that. I'm really curious what... They keep saying that it's an open world game. And it's hard to say what that means at this point. Like, are we doing the gyms out of order? Or like all I hear are like very very brief. I don't know how to describe it. All I hear are like very vague sort of marketing terms. Oh yeah, it's not you can explore. It's not dictated based on the story. Okay, but what does that really mean? If that makes any sense. I'm just kind of rambling some of my first initial thoughts. I haven't watched the trailer a million times, if anyone else has. But I'm just like I'm mildly optimistic about where that game's going. With Sword and Shield, I pretty much bought it out of obligation, really. I finished playing through it once. I'm like, whatever, this was fine. And then I think I tried nuzlocking it at one point, and then I just kind of stopped it. I think I lost it. I think I ran out of encounters pretty early, and I wasn't a fan of what was left towards the 8th gym. So I think I still got a save file of that going where it was just never finished. Even lost my starter, Rillaboom. That always sucks. If anyone's done any nuzlocks before. Definitely open to doing more of them, though. Done a couple of Soul Link Nuzlocks on my YouTube channel, where that's something where where you're playing with, you're doing the Nuzlocke with one of your friends, and your encounters are linked, and if either of your Pokemon in that pair dies, they're both considered dead. That's kind of hard to do That's kind of hard to do in a live stream format, because I don't know a way to stream my friend's computer for them. Like, I'm sure there's ways to do it, but I'm not too stream savvy enough to know how to do that quite yet. So let's see. I've got these little flowers right here, and then I'm gonna try to stick this tree in the right spot. So I believe it would be on this level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting a little cross-eyed looking. Getting a little cross-eyed looking at that. Especially since I just got some new not some new glasses. I got some new glasses frames today. So I'm still kind of getting used to the new prescription, although it's coming in all right. Let's see. I could probably do a lime concrete fill here. Save a little bit of time. Tap, tap, tab, lime concrete. Oh, nope, concrete powder. Very different, very different. There we go. Now we got actual grass. Let me try it on the other side too. It's been a while since I've worked on a dungeon in this one. I think once I finish putting this forest together, I actually can't remember in this game if you actually fight through the second dungeon, if you do that in the past or the future area, or like, because this is like Oracle of Ages present, right? But then there's also the past version where it's like where it's like I'm pretty sure you do it in the past, because I thought whole part of the story was that the dungeon basically implodes on itself in the future. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you enter it in the past. So I'm like, can't remember. Why does it show up like intact? Oh wait, I think I remember. Yeah, it's like you pull up this block thing. You pull up this block and then it like collapses. So actually I don't know if I'll actually make the dungeon then. If I'll make that yet, since it's technically not in this area. I'd probably end up saving that for when I eventually get to the past portion. I forgot the little sign right there. We'll stick that here, and I guess this needs lime concrete powder too. Bye sign. As I try to detail this and make it perfect by color everywhere. This area, I think we got. I think next I'll like start getting like all these extra grass textures. Which we're getting to the edge of the world here, so I should probably. I guess I actually do need some more space. I actually do need some more space for this grass. So let me. Actually, I don't want to do it here because then it gets blocked off. So I believe that's supposed to line up right here with these flowers. Yeah, you know, I should probably just start marking it off. So let's get some blue concrete. This will start marking off the border of this area. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3. Just making sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have too much space in here somehow? Or did I just count wrong? Oh, that's because oh yeah, that's because of this thing. So we're good. I just haven't built that part yet. What do I build that out of? I want to grab this block, cut sandstone. Another thing I retextured to make this nice and smooth. So I'll just start putting that in. It's been a while since I've done my elevation for this. I typically do it. So right now I'm just kind of sticking that as a temporary thing. I'll focus on the outline first. So it stops there. Then it comes around through here by 1, 2, 3. Goes all the way down. I'm gonna want to. All right, I'm gonna want to count this one out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 over. All right. Let's count just like they taught us in the kindergartens. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 10, 2, 3. 2, 3, 13, 3. All right, I feel like I might have missed a block. Does that sort of line up? Looks like it does. So yeah, I think I got that right. So then it should come. So then it should come in here, and there should be 6 blocks on the inside. There should be 6 blocks on the inside, with this area right here. 3, 2, 2, 3. And that should. I think I might have gone too far. Let me double check my countings over here. This area should be 3 wide to this tree. Ah, crap. No, that's right. How did this get messed up? I guess I think there's looks like there's supposed to be one more tree. I feel like I did this right. Like it seems like there's supposed to be one more tree right here than I have. All right, how do I need to rip this out? I think I know what I need to do. First off, because I already know that that's going to need to be fixed right here. So I'm going to clone some more trees into the air, just like I did one of these other times. Tab 126 tab. All this concrete's going to fall actually, so I'll do 119. So I'll clone this into the air. So I probably just need to clone it over. So let's get rid of these trees. $126. Fill that with air. And then let me grab this tree. Tab, tab, tab. Tab 126. You're welcome for the loud keyboard strokes, by the way. I'm sure you all appreciate it so much. Because I'm too lazy to stick this one, this one little thing of leaves right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then, clone this one tree right here. And now we can grab these trees again. And I think if I should be able to clone them into the right spot this time. I may have to fix a couple of blocks, but that's fine. tab 162, I guess. That should work fine. That should work fine. And then it's going to overlap with this tree. So it's actually, I think it's going to overlap with this rock. Okay. I'll just have to replace the rock, but I believe that's all in the right area, and then I'll just have to clone some of these trees back. So maybe I did actually end up miscounting the border that I did. No, I didn't miscount the border. I was double checking that it was lined up with this tree. So this tree stops here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I believe it should be right here. Should be right here. That still isn't right. That isn't right. It needs to be further south than that. Down by 3, I believe. What's this? This is the positive Z direction, so let's try 19. That, I think, is the right spot. Then we'll get this out of the way and clone the second tree. Wait. 1, 2, 3, right here. This is where this last tree needs to go. Nope, screwed that up. needs to go for a little further over. 26. Then we'll just get the last clone in to fix it. Sweet. Okay. Gonna have to mess with the grass around here a little bit, but that's fine. It's better to catch these mistakes early before I build the entire area around it, because I've definitely had that issue. Prop up with I definitely had that issue prop up when I was working on Oracle of Seasons. Where I think like the entire beach, like one of the beach areas was like completely misscaled. Or not misscaled. I guess the overall scale was correct. But basically stuff wasn't counted out quite right. The stuff wasn't quite the right width, and some of it doesn't quite line up, but it still kind of looks mostly fine from the distance when you're not paying too much attention to every single block. Which I would assume that most people playing this are okay with when they eventually get there. Excuse me. Excuse me, how dare I drink water? Can't do that. Maybe in the future I should just get like some stream beats or something. I hear that's a thing. Some generic non-copyrighted stuff that I could play in the background. Like I could play my own music. And I have iTunes open. Obviously you guys wouldn't be able to hear it because copyright. And sometimes it just kind of distracts me, especially if it's stuff with words. It's really hard for me to talk over that. It's like I gotta pay attention to it. And I've only got so many instrumental songs in my library. I mean, I do have a decent library of instrumentals. Good amount of WWE theme songs. And what else? There's like a Jared Dines Gent compilation that he's got for a lot of his Gent 2020 or Gent 2015 through Gent 2019 videos or whatever. Those are some fun videos, and they're actually some really cool riff fest songs. I believe he calls it the Gent Files on iTunes. I listen to those a decent amount. It's just some solid riffs, and again, I don't get too distracted when it doesn't have words. Not that I don't listen to it intently. Just kind of depends on the context. The context. Thanks for the voice crack. There we go. Not quite. One block over. Fixing that. Then one more block over here. You're welcome for making you cross-eyed. I think another thing that I should start doing as I get more into Twitch and just kind of learn a little bit more what it's about and what tools are available to me. I've heard about polls, for instance. I don't know if that's something I have immediate access to on like the free tier, or if I need to be like a partner for that shit or something. Like, I don't know. That'd be cool to engage people. Once I actually get something here, I'll probably need to get better at promoting this actually. Whoopsie. I do hope to have some more high energy stuff too. I think that'll be if I do end up doing like a For the King series with a couple of my friends. I'll try to get a little bit more hyped up for that. But for these ones, I'm just kind of chilling. Like, long day at work. Like, I'm not gonna be super energetic at the end of the day, but I still want to be able to work on my personal projects and share it with anybody that gives a shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That on the inside, and then it's gonna be 5 more. It's gonna be 5 more here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Then 1 extra for the corner. 3 on the inside, 6 on the inside. Ah, I keep clicking. Dang it! I keep clicking the edges to go to the other pictures in my folder. So where are we again? Okay, so this was supposed to be okay. This is supposed to be doing it again. I know I've got this slightly cut off for you guys. I apologize for that. If I can figure out how to get photos to show up as its own window, I won't have to like zoom out or zoom in so that you don't have to see like all my taskbar and crap that you don't need to see. So we're right here, and now we're about to outline this area around the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's also 5 wide. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop it! I keep clicking on that stupid arrow because I want it to be in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 6 on the inside. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3. And then down 3 blocks. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. 1 more. Nope. There we go. And then we come to the edge of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3. Something like that. And we've reached the end of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Let's get some more grass in this area. As a baseline. I'm giving it a couple layers deep so that I can don't have to worry about the concrete powder falling through. Alright, I'll probably leave that as is now and sort of recount it once I think I'll finish this wall once I get the rest of the mainland in. I think mainly this outline was supposed to help me with lining up the rest of this stuff around here. Though I'm realizing this is gonna actually need to be dirt. Otherwise I can't plant that grass. Tab, dirt, replace lime. Can't type today. Lime concrete powder. There we go. Three. There we go. I'll just leave the dirt around this tree. It's fine. You don't deserve the concrete powder. You don't deserve the little bits of grass. An extra piece. That's fine. Looking forward to some upcoming concerts. Planning to see Asking Alexandria and Nothing More in the next couple of weeks. They'll be coming around. Love me some Nothing More. Not really a fan of Asking Alexandria. I like a couple of their songs. But I mean, I'll try to listen to what songs are in their set list so I can enjoy their show as much as possible. I guess I always just thought that they were a little bit generic. I never got super into them. But I mean, it looks like their self-titled album was pretty big when it came out with Into the Fire and Alone in a Room. You know, it was pretty, you know what? It was pretty, not gonna lie, it was pretty emo. But it was catchy. And it felt genuine, honestly. Like, Alone in a Room is honestly a pretty dark song. And I can appreciate it for that. It does feel very genuine. I don't know, there's certain bands where it does feel like they phone it in. I don't know if I can necessarily say it about the little bit of Asking Alexandria I've listened to. Forget me talking about stuff I don't like as much. Like freaking Nothing More is freaking amazing. Like I think I got into them because a YouTuber I watch just rocked. It's kind of funny to just call a channel Rocked, but yeah, I think he gave their stories we tell ourselves album. I think he gave that like a 10 out of 10. And I'm like, oh shit, well I guess I actually got to check this band out. Fell in love. They're such a great band. They got a couple of new songs out. Yo, what's up, Zach? Nice, you just pop in as soon as I start talking about some bands. Yeah, I'll be going to see Asking Alexandria and Nothing More in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, love me some Nothing More. I don't know if you've listened too much to them, Zach, but they are freaking good as well. I was saying they got a couple of new songs out. Turn It Up Like, which has like one of the best, most high energy music videos I've ever seen. It's so freaking good. And then Tired of Winning, which is a little bit more standard, but I think they broke out a pretty heavy 7-string for it, which is different for them and pretty cool. Nothing More, it was the band. Also, if you feel like hopping on, Zach, I'm in VC right now. Just saying. Still feel like I'm talking to myself. It's weird. I'm not used to it. But yeah, Nothing More, Turn It Up Like, Tired of Winning are their new songs. some of their other songs that are really good. Jenny's one of their biggest songs. A lot of depth and heartache with that song. A lot of their album closers, are freaking amazing. Like Fade In, Fade Out, God Went North, and I think It Seems, the closers off of their album are always so freaking good. Like I don't think really any song can make me cry, but Fade In, Fade Out, and God Went North come freaking close. Cause like death, it's all about like the death of family members, and like that always gets me. Like I never like, or I should say death of parents specifically, which is even worse. Like that's shit I've had nightmares about. Like, no thank you. Yeah, homework. Still in school. School still going? Thought most colleges at this point are out by... Yeah, I thought most colleges are usually out by May. Or are you starting to take some summer classes or something? Let's see. I need tall grass for this one. This man Zach over here studying film. Still waiting for content on your new channel. Where's Breaking the Frame Media, everybody? Need some short films up in here. Let's see. I'm just like casually going more around the border. Here we go. Honestly, back in the day, it was kind of nice to have a summer class. I think I took like... What did I take over one summer? I think I took like Pre-Calculus 2 in one summer. Like, it was kind of nice to have something to work on. Then I think I took like some UX research classes. I did like one of those in the summer. Or I think we did like... What was it? We basically did like a study in like the city where my college was about like getting people involved in their communities and like what it would take and what their complaints are. Like it wasn't like user experience. It wasn't like user experience research. It was just like user research in general. Color correcting phase. By that, do you mean that you actually have a film that you've been working on and you're just editing it, or is this a metaphor for not quite yet, basically? Yeah, it just sucks with priorities and life and shit. Have these little couple hours at the end of the day to do something. Try not to stay too late at work. Let's see. Tall grass. Yeah, I just kind of started going around the border and I've gotten all the way to the end. So hopefully everything's where it's supposed to be and I haven't miscounted anything. So let's start putting these trees back in. Do I still have a clone ready? I could find it. So that one should go. This is where it starts. 3. This tree will go right here. And I should probably have lime concrete powder copy pasted to make this easier. Lime concrete powder. I'm going to copy paste that because I'm going to be doing some more fills. One video for the first new series in the work. Other ideas? Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I'll make sure I got notifications turned on. I'm pretty sure I subscribed. Yeah, I subscribed to you like as soon as pretty much as soon as you announced it. Everybody on the stream or watching this after, go subscribe to Breaking the Frame Media. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, I've got it on my featured channels list on the side of my YouTube channel. I know I posted the VOD of the last stream. I haven't even checked on it, but I was like too lazy to add any tags or anything. I just kind of haphazardly uploaded it there just so I had someplace to live. /Phil. Yeah. Do I have the chat box on my screen? I feel like I don't. I feel like that's not displaying on here. I thought I had it in the spot. Let me check it in a second. Once I get this next little cross in. Okay. I guess I just haven't seen it. I guess I just haven't seen it go by. Yeah, I just haven't seen it go by. Oh, why the frick is it right there? Oh yeah, because I think I scaled the resolution of this. I think this theme that I had downloaded came in as like, I think it came in as like 1080p, and then I scaled it to 1440. And that, so now I feel like the chat box should be in the corner and not just like right there. There it is. That's where it's supposed to be. Just haven't seen it come in. I can see you're nice. No! Stop doing that. Here we are. I'm gonna have to count this tree out a little bit. So that's gonna be like what? 2 blocks diagonal from here, and then another 2, I think. Let's get a clone ready. Just want to have that tabbed up in chat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Should be right here. I believe that looks right. Sweet. And the next one will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get this one right here. Boop, boop, boop. I guess I haven't done a little overview of what I've done so far. Let me turn up my render distance a little bit. We're getting there. I'll get rid of these trees in the air at some point. But this is the area that we're working on over here. And this is everything that I've done so far. Where we've got the Lina Village, I think it's called. I can't remember. I know Oracle of Seasons way better. And then like this Crescent Island down here, which is, I guess, is going to be cut off just because of how I have the stream set up. But that's fine. Let's head back over here and get to work. I should be able to finish this area today. I'll get all the trees and all the grass in. I don't think I'll do the dungeon, since that, I believe, is in the past version of this world, which I haven't even started. Lots more work ahead of me for that. This needs to be dirt. And then after that, I'll work on more on the outline and getting that stone wall in. And then any finishing touches to make this area look pretty. That looks right. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. I guess this area doesn't matter because I'm gonna cover this one. I'm gonna cover with a rock, so it doesn't actually show. This will be some tall grass. Whoopsie. Here we go. Some tall grass. And I want this smooth stone. I really should retexture this. I tried to texture this as like exactly what the rock looks like. I feel like it looks pretty butt. I feel like it looks kind of stupid, but I'm starting to get used to it anyway. So like, I don't know. I'll probably just end up leaving it as is, or maybe retexture it at the very end of the map. I've got like a little text box, a little text file of just stuff that I want to retexture at some point. I know I'll be retexturing stuff for all of like the dungeon walls, because like all the walls in the dungeon have like in each dungeon have like a unique color and everything, and I want those to be accurate instead of just making them all out of wool or something. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll fly around and show off some more of these areas a little bit that I have worked on in the past. That's this little outcropping. I'll save this grass piece for a little later, because then we've got another tree. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it looks like another 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 right here. Boop, boop, boop. Double check that I didn't overcount one. Yep, that looks right. Still got lime concrete. Still got lime concrete powder. Fill. Tab, tab, tab. Tab, tab, tab. Lime concrete powder. And here. Lime concrete powder. There's that tree. Then we've got another one sort of diagonal to this. It's down 1, 2, 3. One more, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need the clone. Doop, doop, doop. For some reason I thought I did that wrong for a second, but no, we're fine. We've got a little bit of a water area right here. The next tree is gonna be 5 over. 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Y'all are gonna get very sick of me counting over and over again. Yeah, just getting the trees in really helps me to get oriented, and then I can build all the stuff around it. So this tree is going to be, that's 2 down. So then I believe it should be right here. Is that too far? I think that's too far down. No, it's not. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's just cause I was getting confused because it had like the because I didn't have the concrete powder in. Lots of counting to 3 in this series. Boop, boop, doop. Okay, there's that. While this grass can't be planted on concrete powder, I might just fill it as a base with concrete powder. And then change it. Change it to dirt manually. So then this top bit, some dirt, so that I can plant the grass. Boop, boop. Looking forward to this weekend, though. I'm gonna be driving back to my hometown. Back in Michigan. It's my birthday on Friday. Turning the ripe old age of 23. And then that weekend is one of my cousin's graduation parties. He was a cousin I'm pretty close with, and his older brother lives pretty close to me in Wisconsin, so we're gonna be carpooling back together. He carpooled me back over Christmas break. Pog, thanks for the pog. Yeah, he drove me back over Christmas break. Now it's my turn to return the favor, even though I hate driving, at least with those really long car rides. And this is why I need the space in between, because I'm using concrete powder. No, I'm just gonna have to fill this with water. I can't get it to go in right. We're gonna be listening to a lot of Dungeons and Daddies podcast. I swear it's not what it sounds like. It's a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. I always have to preface it with not a BDSM podcast. It's hilarious. Yeah, he got me into that series. The last time we carpooled, actually. I think he was like watching or listening to like the last episode of their first season. So the first episode I listened to of that podcast was the finale. Not awkward at all. It's fine. I didn't remember any of it. But then shortly after that, I started my own Dungeons and Dragons campaign with some of my friends. I guess I didn't start it, but I was part of it. That's still ongoing to this day. It's a very interesting game, though. I think my DM, he's definitely a first-time DM though. He's a first-time DM. Like, I don't think we've gone too in depth with like a bunch of mechanics or something. Like, I've got like a bunch of other, like my character will have like a bunch of other abilities that like I feel like I never really make use of, because it's just like either we just kind of do something or we're in combat. I've rarely had to like use my light spell for anything or my Tinder pouch. It just hasn't been that serious of a game, I guess. And we usually just bring it off we usually just completely take it off the rails of anything that he plans. We always do some random stupid shit. Like, I don't know what he was planning for us one time. But at some point we like stopped in a town after getting some horses he didn't want us to get, but we like natural 20 intimidated somebody into giving us horses. So we get into like this town or whatever. There's like some wedding party or something that I think he like made up on the spot. And of course some of us go off to like find some evil secrets about the freaking groomsman, or like the groom. And somehow we basically decide that this guy is a complete pervert and had like a random sex dungeon in his house or something. It was completely ridiculous. I don't know how we got to that point. And I just like completely break my character too. My character's supposed to be like a super edgy loner type. It's like, oh, I'm like born into a rich family, but then I'm like, ew, politics or something. I don't like this. So then I like go out on my own, be like a Robin Hood type person. And then like my brother dies or something when he's like on a mission with me. So then I'm supposed to be alone, or like, oh gosh, I don't want to do anything with anybody else because they'll just end up dying on me. I don't want to have that on my conscience. I don't know how to play that though. I don't know how to really play that. I don't know how to really play that up. It's kind of just me. I don't know. I feel like there's some miscounting in here. I feel like there's not gonna be enough space in here. I think I just I feel like there's too much space right here. Is it just this tree, or is it this whole thing? Maybe I just miscounted it. I think I just miscounted this. I think I thought this was 4 blocks. I think this is just 3. So yeah, went off on that weird tangent. That's type of friends I have. You know, if I really want to turn on the mature content, since I did flag this as mature content, so I'm like feeling like censoring myself. I guess I don't necessarily have to. Because playing like some Jackbox games. I have like some weekly board game. I have like some weekly game nights with my friends every Saturday. Sometimes we like to end it off with Jackbox games. And there's this one called Job Job. There's one called Job Job where you like answer these interview questions, but you try to use a bunch of words, but you like answer like these interview questions prompts. You basically type out some sentences or whatever. You try to make it as ridiculous as possible and add like a bunch of words. Oh, you played Job Job, yeah. So you just like add as many words as possible, and then like the meat of the game is like people using words that everybody else wrote down to answer their own questions. Oh my god, it devolved so fast. So like just so many dick jokes, so many weird racial things. Like it was like nobody was censoring themselves at all that night, and it was kind of amazing. Sort of got old though. Like we were definitely going over the line. We'll not go into any more details. But very, very fun stuff. I'm just like too scared to talk about it. It's appropriate for Twitch. I don't know what's on terms of service. So this one's in between. I was gonna start cloning the trees on the edge. Here. Oh, I'd love to hear about it. No censorship in chat. I'm just gonna hope that he's not playing that with your super young siblings. We'll see. This is an adults only game. Faux show. I think another Jackbox game we like to play is Push the Button, where it's basically Among Us. There's a bunch of aliens. Oh god. I am so sorry for your younger siblings. Whew. Hey, this is how they get exposed to it. It's a learning opportunity for them. This is 55. I am now doing tree math, as I like to call it. As I just -6 every single time, and then forget how to subtract by 6 after a little bit. Oh yeah, they always like, so yeah, Push the Button. It's like basically Among Us, and like one of the and like one of the tasks that you're supposed to do is like there's like aliens that hide among you, and like humans are supposed to get one prompt, but then aliens are supposed to get like the weird prompt, a slightly different prompt, and that's how you're supposed to like pick them out. For some reason, my friends love my freaking drawings when there's like a drawing task. Apparently, I just draw in the weirdest way, or just interpret things really weird, and they always put me on the drawing task for some reason. And I'm freaking terrible at drawing, especially on a phone. But so much fun. Ah, shit. Did not mean to do that. That looks pretty. Faking it. I don't know which one's in which pack, because it's my roommate that has the pack, so I haven't loaded them up. I think Quiplash is like one of the very common ones that we also play a lot. Oh my god, I keep screwing this up. Jeez. Okay, get rid of this. Quiplash, what else? There's like some other line. Fibbage, I think, is another good one that we've played a bunch. It's like some internet related one that we've played a couple of times, but I can't remember what it's called. Not a super common one though. Quiplash is always a family favorite. I just know it by the name. For some reason I can't remember how it goes. But it's good. It's like the Death Hotel trivia one or some other, or like murder party trivia. I don't know what it's called. Where mostly you're just blindly guessing, because gosh, I don't know trivia anymore. Used to play Trivia Crack, but not anymore. So I'm very rusty on my trivia. All good, all good. Do your homework, dude. Do what you gotta do so you can actually get out and make some films. I just hope it's not some bullshit class that you just have to do for the degree. Hope it's something actually cool. Because we all love our general education classes. I remember back in my college where I had to redo calculus 2. I had to redo calculus 2 because I did calculus 2 at a community college, transferred to the big undergrad. And they're like, "Oh yeah, that doesn't transfer because you didn't do one section in that class." It was ridiculous. But who cares? Who cares? Out of college now, so who gives a shit? Ain't going back. I am happy where I am for now. I think it's time to fill in a bunch of flowers and grass. Is that all I got left? I think that's pretty much all I got left. I think I just got to fill in a bunch of flowers and grass, and then this area is pretty much done outside of like this outside of this area right here. So let's zoom in. I could probably end up doing a bunch of fills where it's convenient, or I could just suck it up and place it manually. Let me deselect my chat box. I don't want to. How do I get this to just unselect? There we go. Didn't want that just cover the selection window just covering up my whole screen. Fill, tap, tap, tab. It's gonna go here, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I think it goes up 4. Close enough. That'll be a good chunk of it. Yep, that connects. We're looking good. I haven't misaligned anything else yet. Everything seems to be lining up the way it should. I'm getting this part over here. Just double checking. This should be 2 away. I guess there's a couple. I guess there's a little bit of lime concrete powder up here that I can stick in. There we go. Watching grass grow. Best part of these streams. Although I actually much prefer doing these outdoor areas as opposed to some of the indoor areas, because I like seeing the process. Because when I do these houses, I end up like putting them underground. Like the actual insides of the houses underground. And it's just a little more annoying to set up because I have to do like some teleport commands to get them down here. As opposed to just building stuff. Having it immediately see it amongst the rest of the build. And it looking nice and cool. This one will go over here. And then I think this area right here needs to have some flowers. Some nice pretty flowers. No. Like this. Like that. Cool. No! I went so long without clicking on the arrow and then I did it again. Here we are. So then... like that. Then up diagonally. Down diagonally one more. And down diagonally again. I believe that's all lined up right. Then just start sticking a couple of flowers in. This one will line up right here. I guess that one, I just did that one a little different, but you know, that's cool. The two flowers lined up, the two blocks of flowers lined up with each other. 5 into a 4. Yo, join me in VC. I probably won't be on for too much longer. I think I'm just finishing up the stream, but feel free to hop on. It's a free country. It's pretty much why I'm hanging out in there. Somebody pops in, got someone to talk to. Boop, 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 boop.
Hola.
What's up, Zachary? How are you doing?
Sorry, I was muting your stream because it's like 5-second delay.
All good. I might need to turn you down slightly compared to
Just a tiny bit.
stuff.
I'm kind of loud.
I think I had you at when you got on the other day when we were playing some voxel. I think I had you at like 150%, and I'm like, okay, you definitely don't need that anymore.
Oh dear.
It's fine though. I'm not monitoring the audio, so I have no clue how loud you are in comparison to the rest of it. But who cares? I think,
like I said, audio is kind of hard when you start doing Twitch.
I'm a type of mindset where it's like set it and forget it. If it works the first time I checked it, it's probably fine. It's probably fine from now on. At least that's the hope. What kind of homework are you working on? I'm saying I was hoping it wasn't for some BS like elective or gen ed class that you had to do.
I'm probably just going to practice some Dread.
Alright. You gonna stream that too?
Probably not. I'm not exactly sure if I want to like complete my... I have an essay due. So I might want to start a little bit on that, but we'll see.
Ugh. Don't miss having to do that.
Yeah, that is the one thing that like I am not gonna miss when I'm done.
I mean, I guess I still gotta write how many emails I write in a day nowadays. An actual documentation on like processes and crap in my job.
Yeah, the amount of emails that I still send.
Blech. Is that it? Am I done with this area? I'm double checking for any little flowers that I missed. It's all about the details. Oh, there's some over here. There's some over here that I missed. Every flower must be in place. I'm doing exactly what we criticized them on Link's Awakening for just recreating it block by block. But you know what? it's Minecraft. It makes sense to do it this way.
Exactly.
I think we're all good on this side and over here. Still kind of in the middle. Slightly cut off on stream, but it's fine. Yeah, like I couldn't, like I've tried to use like window capture to get like Windows photos to show up, but it just did not like it for some reason. Or like I got it to show up as a window capture once, but then like my other screen just like with Streamlabs on, just like glitched the hell out. So then I close Streamlabs, come back, and then it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, some Windows applications I've had trouble with. For some odd reason, like any system update I do, my Windows Media Player just stops working.
With Streamlabs? Because I'm specifically talking about Streamlabs.
I'm mostly specifically talking about Windows. But yeah, it kind of affects Streamlabs a little bit. Because sometimes I do like replays of my speedruns. And do it like a breakdown analysis.
Ooh, I gotcha. I don't think I've seen you do those.
I've done them once in a while. Like if it's a really good run, I like try and pick out the pinpoint of where I can improve.
Cool stuff, cool stuff. Kind of reminds me of I started watching the YouTuber Pokemon challenges, and he does like a lot of Nuzlocke reactions.
Oh, isn't he the one that reacted to Jaden Animations?
Yeah.
Her
Yeah, he's the one.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
No, I just started watching him.
His reactions are so funny. Like, I think he was watching Alpharad, who's another like animating YouTuber.
Yeah, I think I saw that one too.
Off on him.
Haven't watched his Twitch though.
I've been meaning to.
Oh,
really? Clone. Okay.
IDK.
IDK. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm just kind of finishing up, sticking these last couple of trees in the corner.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. I forget what I made this little thing out, this little Gasha plot out of. I think it was made out of cobblestone and dirt. Boop, boop, boop. It's amazing detail. So much you can do with 3x3 blocks. Oh, there we go. I think that's this area done. Minus the minus the wall here. But I think I'll call it there. Take a break. I might make the wall off camera.
There you go.
So I don't know. There we go. Got rid of these extra trees. I'm not looking forward to having to make this black tower. I'm going to be putting that off for a long time. That'll probably end up being the last thing I do. I'm not sharing screens on the Discord because I'm trying to save my bandwidth.
Oh, absolutely.
I could have sworn I had the stream set up for more than 720p, but for some reason it doesn't show up like that. Look at it. This is the first dungeon, y'all. Look how bare it is. How bare and dark it is. But I'm retexturing all the blocks in it to match. I think it's like all a bunch of terracotta and stuff.
Yeah, that's the one thing with Twitch I had to like learn is my PC actually can't run 1080p. It just doesn't have a great processor. It has an NVIDIA processor, it's just not like the high-end stuff. So I had to like die down the quality to like 720p.
I feel like I have it set up, but maybe I just didn't do it right. Because I feel like when I signed out of YouTube and signed into Twitch on it, it basically reset everything.
So, oh yeah, Twitch has vastly different settings.
That's weird.
It is pretty weird.
So yeah, y'all, this is the progress on the Oracle of Ages map. It took me I don't even remember how long it took me for the first one, and I started this well over a year ago, and only just now getting back into it. So it's just fun to chip away at, and they'll start looking pretty sick. I think with that, I'm gonna call
It does
it.
look pretty sick.
I'm gonna call it. Thanks for you, the one person that watched. I think
I think there was another guy in there, unless it was you.
it might be me. Does having the stream manager open count?
No.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, Streamlabs is glitching out my other computer now. If I have anything over it, I don't know why it does this. I think I need a third
Oh,
monitor.
jeez.
Thanks for watching.